Let's start with a 3 months import. Very standard. Many companies have import payments which are due in the 3 months time. And what should you do about it? Uh, so let's write 3 months, and we will evaluate different strategies, including forwards. So, and we assume for our purpose, let's take a round number, 9540 as our. The screen is visible to everyone, right? Calculator where we have come, tools, option calculator, and in the Hedging, most of you have the login ID, password 9540, 3 months is what I have typed. And now we are going to evaluate. First, we will evaluate import options. We will evaluate 3 months, 1 month, 6 months, and 3 years also. 3 year, 5 year. If you have any other tenor, we can do that as well. And then we'll come to the export about what we can do. So we'll practically doing both receivables and payables for USD INR as an example. We can do for other currencies as well. So, okay. So 3 months, we say get options. These are the common options which are used in India. Okay, there are many other options like exotic options and all, which are also allowed in India for non-retail kind of clients, large corporates primarily. But so far, we will stick to simple and simple options to start with, because you may not need any exotic options at this stage unless you are doing running a very, very active treasury. Okay. So 9540, and I do get cost. Let me get the price of these options. Then I will discuss one by one. So these are the different 1 to 9 options we have taken. I will change all of this. And the forward we have taken, 3 months forward premium is 62 paisa. We have taken the cost, and let me generate the scenario analysis also. And scenario analysis we will take gap from 93 to 98. Rupee at 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98 at different levels. What will happen? So what is the first strategy? If we look at the scenario table, I hope it is clearly visible now, right? For 3 months, what is the first strategy? You can book a forward contract. You have to pay 62 paisa premium and your rate will be 96.02, right? And now after that, rupee goes to 93 or 98. In each case, your rate is fixed at 96.02. If you do not hedge, then that is the last strategy. That is also a strategy. Sorry. So if you do not hedge, then if rupee moves to 93, your effective rate is 93. If rupee moves to 98, your effective rate is 98. Okay. Now we look at the other strategies. Why would you do other strategy? There could be two reasons. One could be that you want to reduce this cost from 62 paisa to a lower number, or you expect that during this period, FIIs have started putting in money, rupee has depreciated a lot with the ECB and FCNRB flow, and even RBI is saying that rupee will appreciate more. Maybe you have a view. I'm not debating the view. Maybe you have a view that rupee may move to 94 as well. Okay, so you want to, and you don't want to be stuck with 96.02. So what can you do? One option you have is simple call option. Buy a call at 95.4. This is the basic building block. You say that, okay, just a right to buy 95.40. If dollar rupee at maturity is more than 95.40, I will buy at 95.40. If it is lower, I will take the benefit. So if rupee moves to 91, no problem. I'll buy at 91. If it goes to 100, I will buy at 95.4. But so this is always a winner, right? You are buying at a nice price, but the cost is very high, 1 rupee 20 paisa. You are paying 58 paisa extra compared to a forward to retain the benefit. So the rupee really, you have to expect that rupee will be very volatile going forward. Then only it will make sense for you to pay 58 paisa, right? Otherwise, it is too expensive. Otherwise, you would say, why not I just book a simple 96.02 forward and finish it? Because here, if you are paying 1 rupee 20 paisa, your cost is going up. Your worst case is going to 96.60. Correct? Why 96.60? Let's say rupee moves to 96 or 97 or 98. Then you'll exercise this call option and say that I will buy at 95.4. So your cost will be 95.4 plus the 1 rupee 20 paisa which you paid on day one. So total cost is 96.60. Right? When will you benefit? If rupee moves to 93, you will not exercise the option. 93 you will buy at, and 1 rupee 20 paisa you paid. Your rate is 94.20. That is much lower than forward. So that could be the reason for doing a plain call option. Is it clear? So now what is the issue here? The issue is, why not everyone is doing a plain call option? Because it's very, very expensive. The cost is 1 rupee 20 paisa, very high. And you should be doing it only when there is a massive volatility you are expecting. So if you expect that there is an election coming up, there is an event, either rupee will go to 91 or it will go to 100, anything can happen, nuclear war can happen or whatever, then you will say, okay, let me pay 1 rupee 20 paisa. So when you are expecting high volatility in the future, and your trader is not charging you sufficiently for that, then you'll do. But you'll see, when there is a high volatility, your trader will also start charging you more. The bank will quote not 1 rupee 20 paisa, they will quote you 1 rupee 30 paisa, 1 rupee 40 paisa, etc. Because one of the input in the option pricing, sorry, option pricing is implied volatility. That is the volatility which trader is expecting for the next 3 months. So that goes as an input and decides this price, 1 rupee 20 paisa, whether it will be 1 rupee or it will be 1 rupee 40 paisa. So this is plain call option where strike is equal to spot, ATMS strike.